Have you ever been in a situation where someone came up, they knew you're going through a tough time, and they say, hey, listen, I've got your back. And it feels so good, doesn't it? When someone says, I've got your back, you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel loved, you feel like, hey, I'm not in this alone, and it's a nice feeling. And then maybe you've gone through something and the people who you thought had your back didn't really feel like they had your back. It just didn't really seem that way. And you look back at it and you're like, they did not have my back. They were not there for me. But maybe that wasn't the situation. It's a different degree and it's a different personal interpretation of having someone's back. So there's two things you can ask. If someone comes up and you're going through a tough time and they say, listen, I've got your back on this. Ask them two things. Number one, what do you mean you have my back? How do you have my back? And number two, if I come to you and ask you for help, specific help, do you think you'd be able to help me in all of this? And that'll open up the conversation, and maybe it'll shed a little light on whether that person has your back the way you think you would have their back, or what it really means to have someone's back. And just remember, it's okay, because when someone says, I've got your back, it's bonus. You already have everything in you. You've got higher power. You've got someone watching over you. Everything is really always working out for you all the time. It's always working out for you. It's always going to be okay. Everything is temporary, and you've got your own power. You've got what it takes to get through everything. So when someone says, hey, I got your back, it's a bonus. Just say thank you. Maybe ask those two questions if you think you're going to need some help. Clarify what it means when someone has your back, and that way there's no blame, there's no guilt. It's a bonus. It's really nice when someone says they've got your back. Whether they come through the way you would have or you think they should have, that's beside the point. So hang in there. I hope you're not going through anything where you need someone's help and no one has to have your back. And I hope that there's no friends that you're having to have their back right now. And remember, if it is a situation like that, remember everything's temporary and everything's always working out. So hang in there. It's going to be okay. All right. I love you. Talk to you next time. Go, Terry, go.